Have you ever found yourself in a time when you didn't have enough money? Or maybe, as someone told me one time, I had more month than I had money, and found themselves every month trying to figure out how to make it. Well, most of us at some time in our life have found ourselves in that position. How do you live abundantly in the middle of a recession? What are the things we ought to be doing? How do you get your house in order? We'll talk about budgeting. I'll talk about credit and debt. And if you're deeply in debt, how do you get out of it? Is there a biblical stimulus plan? How do you plan for your future? How do you learn the principle of delayed gratification? How do you deal with your own troubled assets? How do you pay your credit cards off? When is it wise to take credit and use it? And when is it wise to say no? I know what it's like to handle money, and I want to do whatever I can to help you, because there are some key issues that if you'll deal with those issues in you, and they're not just about the methods of handling money, they have to do with decision making. If you'll learn a few key things like that, then you'll come to the day when you have an abundance for every good work, as the Bible talks about, and you'll have some in your own pocket too, to enjoy the things that are around you.
If you're new to Grace and you're making Grace your church home, I want you to be part of the Newcomers Membership class today, right after this service. It's going to happen in the chapel. It's 1 hour. And in that hour, you're going to get to hear about the history of Grace, where we've come from, about our values and what makes us up as a congregation, and then our future. What's the vision and where are we going together? And you can find your place here at Grace. We really want to help you with that. This hour is so important. And so if you're new to Grace, you haven't been yet to the Newcomers Membership class, make plans today and come right after the service there in the chapel. If you have kids, our children's ministry will take care of your kids for that hour, and make plans to be there so you can find your place here at Grace. Coming up on our calendar, there's lots of exciting things happening. You can always find out at grace.tv. Let me highlight just a few things. This Wednesday night, our youth ministry is doing a big night. What's a big night? A big night is a big night. Our teenagers are inviting all their friends, so if you have teenagers or no teenagers, this Wednesday at 7 is an important and exciting time. There'll be free stuff, and they're giving away things and all of that, and the whole night is focused on reaching out. So make sure if you have teenagers that they're here on Wednesday at 7. If you know teenagers, invite them to be part of the big night this Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Coming up in October, David Crowder will be here in concert on October the 3rd. You can get more information or buy your tickets for that concert at ticketservant.com. So go to ticketservant.com to get more information on that. And then toward the end of the month, we're going to have a girls' night out. So ladies, make your plans to be here October the 23rd, that Friday night, for a girls' night out with Debbie Titus. She'll be our special guest speaker that night, so you don't want to miss that. You want to bring your friends. Make plans now to be there for that event. Girls' Night Out, October 23rd, 7 o'clock with Debbie Titus. And then on Halloween night, we are going to host a huge community event. We're calling it Candy Craze. And what we want to do is have people from all over our community come to Grace for a safe and a fun alternative for Halloween. It starts at 6 o'clock here. It's free. The Noise will be performing. I'm so excited about this because all the week leading up to it, the Noise will be doing public school assemblies in the public schools around this area. And then on Saturday night, Halloween night, we'll have this event called Candy Craze. You have got to make plans to be here. I'm asking everybody who's part of Grace to make plans that night from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock to be here at Grace for that event. And I don't just want you to come alone. I want you to fill your car with your neighbors, with your coworkers, with people who live down the street, people you work with. We want to pack this place out on Halloween night at 6 o'clock. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. They're going to give away stuff. Kids are going to get candy. It is going to be one great opportunity for us to reach our friends and people on our 1x1 card and those who live around us. So make plans now. Get on board now. There's going to be several places to volunteer and participate, but everybody has this challenge. Let's fill this place up on Halloween night as we look forward to the Candy Craze.
It is a global depression.
The American economy is in trouble.
We have a severe recession ahead of us.
An inflationary depression.
Economic iron curtain across the continent.
Probably the worst business cycle seen since the Great Depression.